Welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 with me, Squawker, and when we left off, we'd managed to sort of get out of our little rough patch, and we're in that patch where I have to watch the entire world render in, which is kind of cool actually. I just like bringing it up because I like to notice it, but hey, it loads in nice and fast for me now. Anyway, so what are we up to right now? Well, what we're up to is we're still pursuing that good old science victory as the United States. Coming up with new plans to try and achieve this. We've been trying to unfuck our situation as well. We've been low on money, low on happiness, low on culture, but now we're starting to push. We're getting our science score up higher. We've just discovered education, which has allowed us to begin constructing universities. We've got plenty up and coming across the area. We're working on banking so we can just increase our gold production, and I'm going to move towards completing the rationalism and patronage social policy trees in order to give us the ability to produce more science from our own personal scientific production, and through the use of scholasticism, which allow me to schmooze off some free science from city-states. So we're making our plans, but we've got to keep pushing ahead. Other civilizations are getting ahead of us in the science game, and time is ticking, so we must continue our push and try and get to that next era as soon as possible. And well, let's just keep on moving. So far in the diplomatic world, things have been relatively calm, though Polynesia's been outed as a bit of an international dickhead. I've been keeping out of wars. I've just been selling weapons and resources to the highest bidder. Right now, since my money is okay, I don't really need to go around selling stuff off, but I might do so just to shore up my income, just in order to enable the purchasing of alliances with city-states. But for now, my warriors are going to continue their exploration. We found a Grand Mesa, but it doesn't really mean a lot to us. And my workers are going to work on... Oh, I should have worked on a camp there. I didn't realise I could. Let's work on a pasture first. Just keep resources incoming. But yeah, I think working on something like... Ooh, what could we work on? Well, we need to work on our diplomacy. Let's see who could get me some money, because I want money. Bismarck's quite rich. Yeah, I'll try Bismarck.
Was nun?
I'm only doing it because I actually kind of like Bismarck, right?
Was habt ihr gesagt?
Oh, I have something to gigazank to you, my friend. 6 iron, actually 5 iron and 5 horses, 10 gold per turn, please. It's a lot of your income, but hey, sounds like a good deal.
Abgemacht.
See? Abgemacht. Thank you very much, Bismarck. Pleasure doing business with you. That's getting me a nice gold boost. That can even push me towards getting another research pact. As you can see, I've still got a lot of deals on, but most of them are just our general open borders. But we do have our deal now with Bismarck. That's going to last until turn 210. Actually, this is my other deal I have with Bismarck. I'm fleecing him so hard. But yeah, we've got 8 gold coming from him, so we'll lose that income. But you know what? I'll still profit a 2 additional gold with my other deal, which will expire on turn 232. So I don't need to worry about that this episode, since we are going to be playing to turn 225 today. So let's just continue what we're going to do. And also, I think one thing I would like to push for in this game, I want to try and get my lands a bit more united. We can manifest ourselves some destiny, so I'm going to manifest destiny a new tile now. I'm going to purchase this tile to link up Houston and the other town, Seattle, and also gets me access to those lovely furs. But, you know, I just want to make myself look a bit cleaner on a campaign map. I mean, everyone else is kind of like linking up and shit. Either way, we are going to just travel on to the next turn unless someone needs to do something, but as far as I can tell, no one needs to do everything. Oh yeah, and I've also got this guy inbound, my great artist. He's going to do a big culture boom. We're going to just blow up on this area, just get lots of extra culture for us, and just shore up our position here, because I don't want someone to suddenly settle a city there. That would be quite inconvenient to me. Actually, you know what? Actually, no. You. Go here. Let's just surround Almaty with my own culture. That'd be a good idea. Next turn, anyway. Except the worker needs something to do. Well, what could we do with you, Mr. Worker? Build that camp, please. Need that doing. Except you won't do it till next turn, but whatevs. And everyone's having their turn now. And oh dear, Polynesia's having a go at it again, as well as all the city-states. And also Venice are now allies with Polynesia, so city-states are fighting each other. Basically, Polynesia denounced the Aztecs. I thought for a minute it was that Polynesia went to war with the Aztecs, but oh no, I don't have open borders with Montezuma anymore, I don't care. Philadelphia grew vote, we're up to 4 citizens in Philadelphia, that's always useful for me to have. We're also about to get our circus there, which will quickly deal with that little happiness deficit we're getting here. We're on 0 happiness now, we want to be back in the positives, but we should be there next turn. So Polynesia denounced the Aztecs. I don't think I've been denounced yet, actually, that's quite good. And yeah. Some city-states are just starting fights. None of my beeswax. Unless it's a city-state I'm protecting right now. I don't think anyone's protecting this area. I'm going to get Almaty on my side soon. We just need to get some more money coming in, which we are getting in, so... Moving in the correct direction there. So as for you, build a camp. You lot, I'm not really sure what I can do with you right now. You lot, when are you going to arrive at the place I want you to boom? It's going to take you a few turns, so keep moving. Let's see, where can I have this working? Oh, that tile hasn't been improved yet. Go and improve it. Either with a trading post or something else. Well, some Langschnechts keep moving around my lands, but whatevs. I'll let them do what they want for now. I'm nice. Anyway, everyone will just keep on moving, and then, oh god, Bismarck. You just love moving. Oh, hello. Yeah, whatever. You have your open borders. I only accepted deals because I like being cheered by all these people. Even though I wiped them out last time I played this game. Actually, I didn't wipe him out, but... Actually, did he get wiped out? I can't remember. Oh, well. By the way, Montezuma started a war with Isabella. Kind of fitting, actually. But then again, they're all... He's here and she's there. This is why they want open borders with me. I'm just basically the land's crossing point. The world zebra crossing, that's what I am. Seattle grew, by the way, and that's put us in the unhappiness zone, despite that circus being built, so... Oh, dear. We're going to have to try and get some additional happiness coming in then, aren't we? Right. So, we've got some production to set up. So, Philadelphia, let's set you up with a university so we can get more education coming in. Because right now we're pushing 867. I want to try and get to 100 by the end of this episode. That would be a really cool place to be. Boston, work on a theatre just to increase our happiness. As for you lot, mine out those hills for the additional production. You lot, where can I put you? What is with that stupid circle, by the way? That is bad road design, but oh well. There's a tile there that needs working on. Go work on it. Right, as for you lot, you'll just continue to explore near Mongolian lands. We know a lot about Mongolian lands. Actually, we just know a lot about land in general. Still don't have open borders. Do I have open borders with Mongolia, or is something going on there? Let's have a quick look. No, I don't have an open borders deal with Mongolia. Right, let's make an open borders deal with Mongolia. I want to just see what's in the north. Still some players I haven't met yet, so you never know. And he likes me. Hello, right. You? Right, and... Oh, wait, Oh, right. Alright, I'm allowing up, but can I have open borders off you? 5 gold and 1 iron. Pretty cheap deal, actually. Fine, whatever. Better be worth it, though. I hope there's, like... cool shit to the north of you. Get moving, take advantage while we can. I want to explore. Right. Let's go to the next turn and see if anyone else needs something to do, but I don't think they do. Germany's just moving all their shit around, having a bit of a fight. Oh dear, did they lose Frank? Oh no, that's a Polynesian night. I was going to say, did you lose Frankfurt? My god. That knight was having a bit of a fun time there as well. Still, I'm not helping, because I'm not helping. Oh, come on, Montezuma, don't use me as your bloody walkway. We have to watch it. I hope I don't start fighting on my territory by the Spanish and the Aztecs. We can do that on their own lands, not on my lands. And make them dirty. Right, as for you, start mining. San Francisco grew, by the way, which is just pushing our happiness into worse locations, so... Woo! But oh well, I like to see a city grow, especially San Fran, because San Fran needs the growth anyway. Could you lot start working on... It's recommended we do a farm. San Fran's growth is alright, so I'm going to start getting to work but for that fish, so I put on one farm. I was going to do a trading post, but okay, whatever. Money's actually coming in really nicely now anyway. Right, my declaration of friendship with Spain has ended. Probably not going to renew it because Spain, I mean, well, the Aztecs might get ratty, but then again, I seem to be... Everyone seems to be happy that I'm friends with everyone anyway. Anyway, San Fran, what should we get you doing? We could do a Colosseum because we do need the happiness. But a library's only going to take 17 turns. Since we've got other times doing happiness stuff, do you want to just get your library done just for the science? Because that is priority for me. I could even just buy resources off someone, but I think I'll stick it out for now because I'm going to get a theatre in Atlanta in 2 turns, and I've got another town working on a theatre. Boston should get one done, so I think I'll be okay for the minute. So I want to try and save my gold up for getting some influence with Almaty now. Right, and as for you, by the way, Mr. Villager or Mr. Worker, whatever you'd like to be called, since you've got a river, do a farm for Philadelphia. I know Philadelphia's growth is only taking the piss because of the unhappiness, but I do want to make sure Philadelphia grows, 'cause it's not exactly in the best of locations anyway. It is in a desert. And there goes all the Aztec people just passing through my lands like they fucking own a place. When all the city-states have to take all the time in the world to do their shit. And Kathmandu breaks its alliance with the Mongolians, which doesn't really bother me anyway. Anyway, Houston, you've created new workers. Start working on some lovely pastures for my lovely horses. And then we got other things to do. So Houston, you know, you go for a Coliseum just to get your happiness up. Atlantis Theatre's done in the next turn anyway. And it looks like I've already done my stuff for this turn. Apart from you. One more block. And then you're going to culture boom next turn. And then we can try and enter talks with Almaty, which actually won't happen for a few turns anyway. But we're going to do that this episode. We're going to try and get into some chatting with Almaty, even though the Aztecs pinched off that last city-state quest I was doing. But that's because they're really fucking annoying, the Aztecs, right? That's for you lot. Yeah, just farm it up over there, please. Right, next turn, please. Bismarck built Machu Picchu, by the way. Doesn't really bother me. And Kamehameha made peace with Kathmandu. Wow, those are two really similar names, aren't they? Very similar names, in fact. Kind of neat. And what's going on over here, by the way? Those guys were just getting shot up, and there was fuck all up here, by the way, it seems. But oh well. It was worth giving away my iron and gold for, I guess. Right, so you lot, you've completed that camp, I take it. Build a trading post on over there if you wanted. You lot start camping and pasturing and just getting all these resources under my control. You lot, oh, you have to. All right, you have to be in or next to a tile you own, by the way, for this culture bomb. Go there then, and we'll bomb it there. Even just help ourselves to a bit of Almaty's lands if I want. Right, who else needs production this term? So Atlanta, you've done your theatre. Didn't seem to get us very far though, so that isn't really fantastic. For now, begin working on your university so we can get any additional science. By the way, we will have banking on the next turn, so that is cool. I don't have any luxury resources I don't have access to just yet. Maybe that might help us out a little bit. We have a global politics, by the way. This guy does not get on with anyone. Who has luxury resources? Sejong has silk, but I don't like Sejong. Genghis Khan has silk, actually. Caesar has some gold. Alexander has gold. Alexander has gold. Alexander! I'm famed for my strong economy, by the way. Perhaps I will share my secrets with him. I don't know. I'm just picking you because I don't talk to you a lot, and therefore I might be able to suck you into a good deal, and I wish your horse would stop looking at me like that. Right. Rasheko. Gold. What do you want for some gold? Piss off. Right. Who else? Who else? Ramses. Right. I want your what? Yatak. I want your gold. What do you want? No. How about I give you some horses and I'll give you a down payment, not 30 gold, I'll give you 10 gold because I'm cheap. Alright, it's not going to work, is it? No. I am not doing 60 gold. That is not happening. Defensive pact? And that's going to get me into big trouble, isn't it? Right. Leave it. God damn it, everyone's so tight with their resources. You know, Almaty, what do you have right now? I want to have a look. Almaty. They have ivory. Yeah, I'll just make friends with Almaty and then I can just have their iron or their ivory done and dusted. Next turn. New research agreement, by the way, between Germany and Rome. Right. Everyone's trying to push ahead with me, against me in the science game, but it's alright, I'll get there. Rome denounced the Aztecs, by the way. Looks like the Aztecs are becoming the world's villain now. Aztecs and Polynesia, common kindred because they're both completely unlikable, it seems, this time around. I think these guys are getting beaten up by that barbarian encampment, by the way.
A good bank account, a good cook, and a good digestion.
So, being a fat bastard makes you happy? I can drink to that. Right, what do we do this turn then on turn 208? Well, you lot take advantage of that open borders agreement, go explore. By the way, a trade route was completed between Houston and Washington, so that is fantastic for me. That's just more money coming in. Can even afford to buy. I could even go for a research agreement now. Or Almaty. I'm going to give you 250 gold now. Would I be able to make it up to getting... See, it actually makes more sense just to pay off the 1,000 gold. But since I'm not exactly going to strike a big deal with anyone soon, 250 gold for now. That's actually put us really, really, really good, actually, sir. I'm not sure how quickly it will decay. I mean, actually... Yeah, friendly one actually just gives us nice things anyway. Tell you what, I'll gift him a pikeman for free as well, so then they'll like feel really cool with me. So you lot are gonna be gifted. So if I just, do I have to move them out? Maybe. Like, I'll put them there, and then Almaty, I'll give you a gift just to to sweeten the pot. So there you go. Have a pikeman. There you go. Now, how much do you like me now? Still neutral, but it gave me 2 additional influence, so I guess it was worth it. Right, now bomb some culture. Thanks for your lands, Almaty. Right, there you go. It's alright, they're totally cool with it. Oh, actually they're not. Whoops. That just basically ruined my spending there. Right. Best not use Almaty again. Right, I'll just make friends with someone else. I don't need Almaty. Who said I fucking needed Almaty? I just wanted their lands. I hope I don't go to the Aztecs and ask me to kill them, right? Or at least ask the Aztecs to kill me, right? Anyway, what are we researching next? We've got economics, acoustics, steel, and optics, all the useful technologies. Economics will actually increase the gold yield of my many trading posts and my camps and my customs houses. I don't have custom houses yet, but... Economics is actually a sound one that is going to pretty much secure my economy for the time being, so I am going to go for it. It will also allow us to build Big Ben, which will actually basically increase my bonus from Manifest Destiny. So, well, cost of gold purchasing in all cities is actually reduced. But so yeah, actually won't affect my Manifest Destiny, but it's a good thing to have really, and it would stick it to, well, it had to be ironic, wouldn't it really? We can also build windmills, which will which is a tile improvement, it seems, I think. Or at least it doesn't actually know. It looks like it's built in cities. This will actually give us additional production when constructing buildings, as long as the city is not on a hill. So, alright. That'll work, I guess. Right, anyway, as for production, New York. Start working on a bank. Start bringing some of this bank money in, really. Who else wants production? Washington. Well, you get a bank as well. As for you lot, we could build a lumber mill to increase Boston's production. Since I want to kind of hurry that... that lovely theatre, I'm going to authorise it. You lot get working on a lovely camp, by the way, and we're going to push to the next turn. As for Houston, we've got some workers here. See that stone? Quarry that stone. We have to try and take advantage of that land I've pinched off Almaty now. I can actually just build a road to Almaty. That might make him happy, but yeah, I've kind of blew it there a bit, didn't I? Oh well, this is how you learn. You make mistakes first. Edinburgh, you're going to be my new friend, by the way. I'm going to target you now for friendship. Oh, then again, Edinburgh just says, nah, fuck it. Yes, have your open borders and leave me alone. Oh, wait, Edinburgh fell out with them, so it doesn't matter. Wow, that lasted long. And then that was just pathetic there. And Caesar's going to be on our doorstep this turn, asking for shit. Right, Seattle wants something to do. Seattle, let's see, we've got happiness buildings to build. It's going to take you 12 turns to do that Colosseum. Go for it. Right, that mine's done. You guys are pretty efficient workers, actually, aren't you? You could actually do something here, actually. You could do a farm, but you know what? Do a trading post. That's for you lot. I want you to go there and mine out the hills. There you go. Right. You lot quarry out that stone or marble or whatever it is today. That's for you lot. Thank you for doing those farms. Not a lot for you left to do in Philadelphia, actually, for the time being. Any good tiles to buy, really? Nah. No tiles that I particularly want or need. So, looks like the Germans were actually trying to build a road to us, though. So, alright, we'll humour them. Oh, it's actually already kind of built the road to us anyway. I don't know if I have. Establish a road on that hill, and then, I don't know, we can get some trade going with the Germans, I guess. I guess we should try and increase our ability to trade with others. I mean, we actually do have a road to Hamburg over there anyway, so yeah. That's nice. Anyway, let's go to the next turn anyway. Just keep skipping around, nice and quick. In a way, it makes it feel like the game's going too fast, but, you know, at the same time, I guess that's what happens when you take the peaceful route. Montezuma and Isabella are no longer at war, by the way, and his men only made it as far as Washington. Seriously, it feels like I'm just home to everyone else's fucking shit here. By the way, everyone hates Alexander. And Brussels wants Almaty eliminated. Which one's Brussels? I could actually do that. Unless someone's protecting Almaty. Who's protecting Almaty? No one. It would be a bit aggressive of me, but who's Brussels? They're cultured. They could be useful to me, if irrational. Well, then again, they're already mates with Polynesia. Yeah. That's Polynesia's problem. I'm not starting wars, right? Anyway, I could actually get into more shit for doing that. That'd probably be the first step to getting denounced to death on this game. So yeah. Anyway, what production? Los Angeles. We could go for a theatre, but it's going to take us a long time. Do a monument for now, because we do need that culture. We are still 13 turns away from our next social policy, and the one I want to go for is preferably I want to go for secularism. But then again, I haven't really played the specialist game a lot, so I could actually go for humanism, which would actually be a very good thing to go for, because I do need that happiness boost. Since I'm building a lot of universities at the time being, it's actually going to pay off nice big dividends for us. As for Chicago, let's go for a Coliseum as well, just for that happiness boost, and you lot go there and work that tile, work that sucker, make it a trading post, right? But that's actually about it for this turn. So, right, you lot going to try and evict yourselves. Thank you very much. Oh, wait, we're going to denounce it. Oh, great. They're denouncing the Aztecs. Everyone's denouncing the Aztecs. The Aztecs are probably going to go... And the Aztecs are denounce someone else. God damn it. Everyone hates Aztecs right now. And they're surrounding Washington, so I don't want to denounce them, because then the Aztecs say, right, fuck you. So that'll just tip them over the edge, and then they're just going to attack me, aren't they? That is seriously what will end up happening. And then, right, one of our gold per turn deals with Bismarck has ended. Luckily, my income is still quite handsome, so that's alright. And our furs and cotton deal with Kamehameha has ended. That's actually done me some big disasters in my happiness. I'm going to see if I can renew that deal with Kame. Just do some gold, right? Don't move by the way, Mr. Worker. Just build that road, and then, then that's us connected with southern Germany. Right, Samoa. Oh, Kame, I can't remember. You're being enlightened, by the way. Right. I wish to trade with you. Sugar and cotton for furs. What do you say to that? Not fair enough, fine. What do you want? Nothing. Right. What about the cotton? Yeah, after you see... Yeah, that'll do. Right, done. Bye. Right, that's my happiness back on the level then. Thank you, Kame, my little crutch. Let's see who needs orders now. That's you. Right. By the way, Houston. I don't want to do it this turn. I was going to say acquire that. You know what, build a farm for now. I'll acquire that later. Right, I think that's actually it for this turn. And then next turn I can start buying my way into Edinburgh or Sydney. Sydney will get me food. I need food. By the way, Kathmandu is at war with Genghis, and oh dear. Yeah, I know. Look, I know it's all well and good that you want me to go to war with the Aztecs, dude. I'm not really too keen on them either right now, because they have annoyed me. The thing is, their entire army is stationed in my country and are all around my capital, so if I was to go to war with them, and I am a nation who has adopted pacifism and therefore has no standing army, I'd get wiped out in one turn, so it isn't going to work. So I'm sorry, I can't get involved. Oh, he says perhaps another time, then. So he's like that mate who's secretly upset, but has enough of a brave face not to get all that at you. But then again, I don't like the way he looks at me. Same goes for his horse. Horses in this game are creepy. We should have a competition to see which horse is the creepiest. And everyone hates Montezuma. Jesus shit, everyone just hates him right now. But again, this war point won't even last very long anyway. Houston wants silver, by the way. I know there are people out there who have silver, but they would be holding me to ransom for it, so I'm not gonna do it. Right, you lot, by the way, you built that sawmill. Thank you very much. Go over there and work on the farm. You lot, you've camped that. Right, go pasteurize those horses. Polynesia is now an ally to Kathmandu. Sydney. Sydney has an ally, by the way, of someone else. God damn it! We need to explore this area, by the way. Have I got any troops in the area I can use? Houston Pikes. It's going to take you a while to get here anyway, but actually it won't take that long. Right, 5 turns. Get there, you're going to go explore that area, because I don't know why I haven't been exploring it. The mysterious eastern frontier. Actually, Edinburgh doesn't have an ally. I forgot. They kind of forgot it. And they still don't like Sydney, but I'm not doing that. However, I am going to start buying influence with them. They are irrational, though, so... For now, I'll just start buying up influence with them. And that should work. And no, I'm sorry, Bismarck. It's not happening. I know it's a shame, but... Look, I'm not doing it. It wouldn't work for me. It'd work for you lot with your big armies, but for me... I'm just peacefully pursuing my scientific experience. By the way, I'm making 120 science per turn. I am in the zone now. What was that, by the way? Did someone denounce someone? Actually, the Aztecs are no longer protecting Almaty. I'm sorry, why are you going toward Montezuma? He's like on the other side of the world to you. Ugh, whatever. Everyone is just so aggressive. Right. Anyway, let's just continue with our business. Our business is trading posts and going over here. We're now only 8 turns away from economics. That is Nice. Right. Go pasteurize those cows, by the way. And as for you lot, pasteurize the horses. We've roaded up to there, so now we're trading with Frankfurt. We don't really have a road to Polynesia, but to be honest, am I even interested in a road to Polynesia? Not really. What can we do? I want that jungle to be in Washington's remit, actually, because, yeah. Can we have that tile? No, we can't, right. Atlanta, would that... it won't be Atlanta. I want that tile, because I could put a city there and then get bonuses for that jungle with a university. I need to monopolise the jungle in this area. We need another city here, actually. We need someone to work on a settler. Which city isn't doing anything right now? Washington. I'm going to take you off your task for just a second. I want a settler. No, not a worker. I want a settler. I mean, I know I've just wasted time there, but get a settler there. That's going to work out really nice for us. I'd say someone else work on a pikeman, but for now, just let everyone do their bit of war. I'll just stay out of it. You lot, I want you in this area, preparing to basically road it up and, you know, just make way for everything. Right, you just have a little wander around, just find out everything we need to know about the Mongolians. I'm just getting the bang for my buck with that deal. I just want to use it to explore all his lands. Right, and oh god, everyone is just moving their shit down, aren't they? Everyone's just moving their shit down. 214. Right, turn 214. Let's keep on with the momentum. Right, even though phone calls keep interrupting me, but hey, that's what happens when you're a busy, high-powered, non-successful person like me. Anyway, let's keep on going. So, first things first, get this farm set up in Chicago, because we want more food. You lot have completed a nice trading post here. Some annoying Aztecs are in your way, but I see an unimproved tile there. Deal with it, workers. I want all these tiles improving. You lot, by the way, yes, I did have to reload my game, so apologies for the random greys. We'll make Houston into a mining town, so we'll start mining up this area, or we'll do something useful with it. Actually, better off go and utilise those cows, and we're going to go to the next turn now. There we go. Well, I say we go to the next turn, but we don't, right. You lot, what did I have you on? I've got you to build a road, aren't I? The road to the new city, which is going to be over there. Do I really want it to start from there? No, I want you heading to Houston, but I'm pretty sure I had a different worker heading for Houston, but then again I might not have. Just get yourselves down there and make it snappy, lads. And that's for you lot, farm up those cows. Right, perfect. Let's go to the next turn then. Everyone's moving around. Oh dear, that was a bit of a letdown for Germany there as well. They're really not having a good time against Polynesia, are they? Took a fair bit of effort there for the Germans. They are not having the best of times. And Spain are now friends with Egypt, by the way, if you wanted to know. Nah! Right, and then let's just carry on, right. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't care if it's like artificial metagame hatred I'm having for Young by the way, but he is a genuine threat to me. He's just going to spam sites, so I need to try and not give him any advantages, so he's not exploring my borders. And then, those guys are still there by the way, they've been there for an eternity now. Right, let's keep on working on Houston, so let's get mines set up and stuff. And that's actually about it we could do this term. Still got to do something about the happiness though, that's still quite low and quite annoying. But we are getting some new happiness buildings on the way. Can you just keep moving? Can you stop like giving up every turn? I know the Aztecs keep being in the way, but that's because they're stupid annoying Aztecs who enjoy getting in the way. Got some more language sets.
Espero que este trato reciba su bendición.
Yeah, we can be friends, whatever, bye. Right, and Isabella has just made it to the Renaissance by the way, thanks to my sponsorship I guess. Nah, whatever. Right, she's still behind me, so that doesn't matter. If she's behind me, then she's cool. Thank you for telling me, Rome. Thank you for approving. Hope everyone else isn't going to suddenly approve now. Speak for the devil and he shall come. Nearly done with this turn. There we go. Right, so let's keep on moving. So start pasteurising the cows, mine the hills, pasteurize the cows again, because cows need pasteurising. Chicago could use hooking up by the way to the rest of my nation, but for now it's not going to happen. I'm more focusing on just raising enough money to sleaze off with Edinburgh, because I'm, you know, my influence is going to decay at about 1 per turn. So I want to just keep it cool with them. How close are we to our next social policy? By the way, we are now 7 turns away. That is excellent news. Let's go to the next turn now. Except these guys need something to do, so here's something to do. Go up there and. Actually, no, you go over there. Go do some of the lands I borrowed off Almaty, because we may as well not let them go to waste. Right, next turn, there we go. Wonder what those Polynesian workers are up to. I don't know. Seriously, Germany's war isn't going very well. They're not exactly making a lot of ground against Polynesia. It's probably going to end before anything interesting happens, isn't it? That's what I'm thinking. And I'm probably right, because I just feel like I am. By the way, a load of open borders deals with Genghis Khan have ended, which has nixed my income a little bit. It's alright, I'll talk him into a new deal. At least my open borders to Genghis Khan have ended. I think I still have open borders with Genghis anyway. Oh well, I'll see if I can get him to renew his payments to me. Genghis! Still likes me, right. Alright, whatever. I'll give you some marble. No, I don't want to give him marble, sorry. 10 iron for 10 gold. I undersell myself. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be a little bit cheaper. I mean, expensiver. 12 gold per turn now. Alright, I'll haggle 10 gold. See, he haggled me. You're a shrewd man, Genghis. Not really. Right, anyway. Who needs production now? You need production, Los Angeles. Produce a theatre for me, and then that will be very good for me, won't it? Yes, it will. Actually, it won't be. What else can I build here? Temples, barracks, walls, granaries. Granary actually be quite useful. Not really. Stable will come in useful though. Do a universe. Actually, no. Stoneworks. Need that happiness from the marble. Go, get on it. Right, and as for Washington, Taj Mahal's still on the table for if I wanted to go into a golden age. 27 turns. Nothing ventured, nothing in. Try and see if we can get a Taj Mahal going. Another golden age would be very useful for me. I mean, hey, it's a golden age. May as well not pass it up. As for you lot, build a farm there if you want. And as for my new settler, I know it's quite unsafe to send settlers into unknown lands, but since all that ever are just a load of angry Aztecs, we should be fine. Get yourselves over there, settle a new city, get those jungles under my control, my jurisdiction, and then I can harness them for their scientific needs or scientific bounties. For jungles equals science, which is why I must control them, as you see. Right, next turn, please. And Germany is friends with that mysterious unmet player who I have yet to meet. I'll meet him soon. And Montezuma's just managed to claw his way into the Renaissance by the way, and Genghis is at war in Montezuma, so great. It looks like Genghis has already arrived. Great, there's going to be bloodshed everywhere now. Fantastic. So, not my business. I'll just sit there and allow the Aztecs and the Polynesians to be the pariahs of the world, but I ain't getting myself involved. And Kathmandu wants Singapore eliminated, and they're just still getting sniped by a pirate ship. You might want to consider moving those guys, lads, but oh well, I'm not your mother. Right. You lot up there, trading post, please. You lot, get that game harvested. And as for you lot, my lovely warriors, just keep on exploring. Looks like there's another city-state there we haven't met, and also an awful lot of Romans. Wonder what city-state we're about to run into. Anyway, yep. Don't care. Next turn, please. Oh, by the way, my science is not there. 3 turns away from economics. How cool is that? I'm going to just keep on pushing it up. And then... that went well, didn't it? Just charge a pike unit with your cavalry, lads. Speaking of cool looking pikes, new Total War game announced a few days ago, weeks ago, however long ago this episode. I'm literally recording this on a day that Total War 3 Kingdoms was announced. And boy oh boy am I excited. That is going to be fun. Because I kind of like Chinese military and stuff like that. I never really got into it, but at the same time, I want to get into it. And I think this game would be the perfect route into it. I mean, I kind of got into like the Qing Dynasty, or King Dynasty, or however you want to say it. You know, Kui, Kwong, Q, it began with the letter Q. Had a dragon playing dodgeball. But you know, through Age of Empires 3, I want to get more into Chinese stuff. And I also have like the Age of Mythology game. There's the Age of Mythology expansion that was somewhat adequately handled by Forgotten Empires. I just want to see how, I just want to play it. I mean, I just want to see how good Three Kingdoms will be. Definitely do a first impressions when I get my hands on it. I'm going to pre-order that shit. Right, anyway, Genghis is at war with Rome or something like that. Unmet player denounced someone. And then San Francisco wants something to do. Right, San Francisco doesn't have a university set up yet, so San Francisco shall set up a university and get learning. Because I'm only 2 turns away from economics. I mean, I may as well make it 1 turn looking at that, but oh well. It's always just that one little bit off. Looks like I'm going to claw my money in a nice enough rate as well in order to acquire my better friendships with the lovely people of Edinburgh as well. Right, who's the new city-state, by the way, on the block? It's Singapore! Wow, we were just talking about you not long ago. They're maritime, neutral, and friends with Mongolia and gave me money. Cool. Right, I already like them a little bit then. But they're not really any of my beeswax. I'm just more interested in going to the next turn, if anything. That went alright for them as well, I guess. Looks like the enemy... well, not the enemy. They're friends. They're just having fun. Singapore is at peace with Kamehameha, by the way. And oh my god, look at all the city-state notifications. None of which I'm interested in. Oh, hello, Iroquois. And hello to you two. I knew you were in the game lurking somewhere. Not very interested in you, and you can just do what you want as far as I care. But hey, can I make money off you? I'll give you 10 horses for 10 gold, even though horses are slowly becoming obsolete. But hey, you can always sell horses to someone. There you go. See? Thank you here, Waffer. I can already see you'll be a worthy friend for me because I can make money out here. I am so shrewd. That's where he is, by the way. He's got he's got muskets already. Ooh, here Waffer's quite advanced then. And I just sold him a load of fucking horses. Oh well, don't bother me. Means I'm getting money off him. They're still getting sniped by pirate ships.
Compound interest is the most powerful force in the universe.
Yep, apparently it can make you very rich. So we've got access to that, and that's just giving my gold a little bit of a boost there from my trading posts and all that whatnot, as well as just my general trade deals. Let's pick our new science already. So we'll go. You know what? I'll do optics since it's going to take. We're going to just acquire that within 1 turn. That'll get us access to lighthouses, which will help my coastal cities gain additional food, which is something I really should have done a while ago. But again, I only have about 2 coastal cities, but yeah, New York and Los Angeles could use those. It'll also allow land units to actually go to sea. We never bothered inventing boats, but now we're going to invent boats because everyone else has boats. Anyway, there's a lot of city-state notifications. You can watch the video in slow motion if you want to read them, but I don't. And Boston is ready for a new project. Monument takes 3 turns. Get it up. Get that culture in, right. And I've got a warrior who needs something to do. You're just wandering around Singapore. Just keep wandering around. My god, there's a lot of military stuff going on over there, isn't there? Right, you, sawmill. You lot. Mines. Need more mines. I like mining hills. And New York. Ooh, we could go for Big Ben. I don't know. I don't think it actually gives us the bonus to like just purchasing tiles, so I'm tempted to go for a windmill just for faster building construction. Then again, we could just save ourselves. You know, I'm going to save New York for a turn because we could do that lighthouse after. So for now, just produce some research and make no difference whatsoever. Thank you, New York. You're really good for me, aren't you? You just continue to make the contribution. Not interested at all. I just don't get in other people's affairs. I'm neutral, and therefore this probably makes a really boring YouTube series because I'm just so fucking neutral. Oh well. And I've yet to make a joke out of Futurama, but now I've referenced it, I have made a joke out of Futurama, and to be honest, I neither feel strongly for or against that on the impact it will have on the humour value of this video, if I was intended to be humour value anyway. Singapore is getting blown the fuck up, by the way. It was nice being Singapore. Yeah, whatever, bye. Still, we're going to see a city-state get eliminated at this rate. Looks like the Romans really don't like it. And they're also angry at me, but I'm guessing it's because I'm trespassing, yeah. But what are you going to do about it, Singapore? It's not like you're going to get your mates to help you, because right now you're surrounded and about to get killed.
You made an instrument to know if the moon shine at full or no.
Okay, just look up at the sky, or whatever. Oh, well, I guess it's just a nice little poem from Samuel Butler. There we go, then, so we can improve our food gathering and all that now, so that is cool. And Los Angeles grew, if you speak of the devil again. And actually, we've got 4 additional sites from New York, but for now, New York, I need you to put your efforts onto building a lighthouse for me, please, so just get to work on that. As for our new research, we could do compass, which will take 3 turns, steel, which will take 5 turns, or acoustics for 8 turns. Acoustics, by the way, gets us access to the Opera House, which I think actually ties in with a humanism perk we could go for. Actually, it doesn't. I was thinking wrong. So we can also get the Hermitage, which is more culture, Sistine Chapel for culture, and the Kremlin, which is defensive. I don't think acoustics is really going to work for me. It's really something promoted by the Purple Advisor, who is, I don't know, the purple one. Steel, however, could lead us to some other cool stuff, so I'm going to get steel, because that's one of those key technologies that you need to unlock more shit, so we'll just do that. And as for workers and stuff, we'll just get there and make sure they're still assigned to their jobs. There's some lovely land to farm there. The game's saying I should farm it, so go and farm it, because I'm weak and have no free will of my own. Right, and as for you lot, just keep on improving these lands, which I acquired once more. Acquired legally, by the way, didn't steal them. My artist blew up, and therefore he made things nice. And you go and improve that tile. It's unimproved and needs improving. As for you lot, begin building a road, or build a trading post actually before you build a road. Do whatever you see fit. As where's City of Los Angeles grew, cool. Yeah, don't care about Singapore, don't care about that research group. I should care, but for now, Edinburgh. I'm gonna give you some more money. I'm gonna just keep buying you up. There we go. We're now friends with Edinburgh. So now we can, you know, actually my each turn you are influenced with them will now just change my minus 0.75, so it actually takes 2 turns to lose 1. So we lose 3 influence every 4 turns, which is a bit shit actually, but at the same time, if we keep pushing, I'll make them into my friends, and then if I acquire scholasticism, which I might actually make my next social policy, it's either going to be humanism or scholasticism. Actually, I can't do scholasticism because I need to get another social policy before that, don't I, in the patronage tree. Let's have a look when we go to the next turn and get our next social policy. By the way, Bismarck's at war in Montezuma, and I couldn't care less. And then someone... Wow, Spain denounced Germany. Oh, wait, they don't get along anyway. City-state influence change, by the way. Kamehameha. Oh, right, great. Kamehameha is being a dickhead and is dropping my influence with city-states. Thanks, Kame. Is that you want me to have a reason to kill you? I mean, I guess this is why you're hated, because you get in everyone's way. Which means going for patronage might actually be a good idea now. Because, yeah. He's actually... I just read this and I just caught this. Kame's completed a patronage tree, which means he's now basically dropped everyone's social policy standing, or at least, you know, influence standing. So thanks, Kamehameha. I might have to go for philanthropy now, or aesthetics to combat this, because I don't want this to all to be for naught. So you know what? Adopt philanthropy, and therefore we can gain additional influence and offset that little disaster Kame's caused for us. I was going to go for something in rationalism, but it's just going to have to wait. We will be on the next social policy in 35 turns, so I'm going to have to try and push some more culture. But I want to try and get more stuff, so... Let's see, what's my drop now? What's my drop rate now? Minus 1.08, so now I'm just basically losing 1 per turn. 250 gold done will now get me 35 influence, 570, and 1,000 will get me 145. So it's a little boost. It's not exactly the best case scenario, but I guess every little helps. Anyway, I need to re-renew my declaration of friendship. Singapore hates something. Ramses is an outlaw in Montezuma. Yeah, and yeah. Right, cool. So you lot, you can go there and establish a new trading post if you so wish, because just for the additional money. You lot can do a sawmill for additional production in Seattle, and I can go to the next turn for additional going to the next turn, right. But these warriors still need something to do. Continue exploring. Haven't really found anything too new yet. I think I've actually met everyone now. Who have I not met yet in this game? I don't know. Diplomacy overview, global politics. I'm sure there's at least one player I haven't met yet. Well, I can watch when we go to the next turn anyway. But I'm pretty sure there's one left to me. In terms of scores, by the way, where am I sitting? I'm on 338. Ooh, I'm beating a few, losing to quite a few. Looks like Hiawatha. Ooh, sorry, didn't mean to say hello. Looks like Hiawatha's currently a big dog's biscuit in this game with 560 points, so he's the one to watch. Still, right, worker bee, the man who does all the work. I don't have a job for you right now, if I'm honest, but then again, those foxes need camping, so go camp the foxes. Right, next turn, please. Right. Cool. Making progress. Going in right direction. Kathmandu and Polynesia are no longer mates, by the way. And then public declaration of Polynesia. Now they're protecting Singapore, so I guess they're whoring themselves out. Sejong has done the Kremlin, by the way, so that means he got acoustics. And Singapore still isn't blown up completely yet, but I guess it will be soon. Just taking its time, that's all. And then we got some Egyptians just sailing around here, just doing their thing. We done City States and Barbarians, thank you. By the way, Houston and Atlanta grew. That's good news for us. You lot start working on a camp, by the way. You lot start working on a farm. And you lot have camped up the game, so go there and establish a new trading post for me, please. Right, so Houston, you grew, that's excellent. Athens, you grew, that's excellent. That's increasing our science, but increasing our unhappiness. But we've got some Colosseums coming through the next few turns, so we should be cool on that. Mongolia denounced Germany, so now it looks like Germany's going to be one no one likes soon. I think it's like past a parcel of hatred in this game right now. I hope the parcel doesn't come to me though. But yeah. Right, production. Oh, by the way, my pikeman made it. Right, pikeman. Initiate exploring the western frontier. And we instantly find out the Iroquois are all over it. Great. Right, anyway, what am I doing with Boston? Because they have finished their monument and they've sort of increased my rate of culture growth, but not really by a lot. Get a temple up, lads. Just see if we can keep boosting it up a little bit, because I need those social policies, and right now I'm just falling behind on them, aren't I? It's not exactly the best case scenario in a way. I do want my social policies. I mean, there's a lot of policies I can use to just help us out. Polynesia's point. Yeah, Polynesia rescinded its guarantee on Brussels, whatever. There's a fight going on over there, by the way, but that doesn't really bother me. And Augustus is now at war with Sejong. Thanks, Caesar! I could join you in spirit if I wanted to. Oh, yeah, by the way, the Mongols are on my doorstep. They've just captured Tlatelolco, and they've puppeted it. So, I don't know, GG, Mongolians. Don't really bother me anyway. And there's Arpinen, by the way. Oh, wow, these... You Romans, get around. I mean, Rome's all the way over there, now you've got a town up here. I guess everyone likes to have a little bit of an explore though every now and then. Oh, by the way, Kathmandu's been captured by Germany, it seems. Oh, wow. Well done, Germany. Right, you lot, what are we doing? You built a trading post or a sawmill or something or other that is kind of useful to me. Los Angeles, we really could use just maybe getting a bit of Manifest Destiny going for you. I'm getting annoyed looking at that, but oh, that is expensive, right. I'm going to give him a boost anyway. 5 turns to border growth. I'm just going to give him one little boost though, just because there's a lot of lovely real estate around Los Angeles, and I'm just frivolous with my money, aren't I? I was feeling flushed there, but we'll just get that town a little bit of a boost. Right, Seattle wants new construction, by the way. Seattle, let us begin working on I could get you on a monument as well, really. Do a monument for now while you're just continuing to grow, and then I'll set you off on a university. We're up to 129 science, by the way. That is pretty good. Polynesia, blah, 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 blah. Right, who else wants production? Chicago. I'm going to set you off on a monument as well, because I'm just going to try and give myself a general culture boost now. Because it's like 1,000 culture now to achieve something. You are now in position to set yourselves up. We've got 2 jungles here. I'm just after jungles at this point just for the university bonus. So welcome to Portland. I should have used that money for buying this tile, by the way, which I will do next time. Get that, then that's that jungle firmly under my control. These workers have finished doing what they can do, so they can just build a road to Portland. Portland, let's set you off on some production, by the way. Set yourselves up with an initial monument just to get that initial bit of culture flowing in, and then we will start working on libraries and scientific institutions. By the way, 130 sites per turn. Look at us go. We just need that steel to come in now. And we'll have even more goodies unlocked. Where someone was going on over there, and I zoomed in and the camera fucked up. Augustus is now at peace with Genghis. It was just a short-lived skirmish there, by the way. That's fair enough, really. I didn't really... Well, do I really care if I go to war? I don't care who eats who. Just as long as whoever becomes the big fish at the end of it doesn't go for me. However, these are the world's most progressive people. This is determined by people who have adopted the most social policies. I am flat fucking last. Or at least I am not really flat last. I'm actually tied for last. And by the way, there was someone we haven't met yet. So in last place is me, Montezuma, and Alexander. So I'm with someone who everyone hates, and I'm also with someone who no one cares about. So yeah. Kamehameha is predictably the top one, which I can kind of assume because he completed Polynesia. No, there.
A man ain't nothing but a man. And before I'll let your steam drill beat me down, I'll die with a hammer in my hand.
Steam drill sounds like a cool steampunk weapon, right? Thank you. We have steel and we can build long swordsmen. What are we going to research next? Oh, by the way, Coyo de Potosi. We've already discovered that. What we're going to just do next turn, what we're going to discover, what technologies are we going to move upon? Well, you'll find out next episode. I hope you've enjoyed and have a fantastic evening, my friends.